cue intro music.
You should add that to
Make
the
the
intro
sound
song.
of a dying giraffe. What sound is that?
Nope, I'm quitting the podcast if that ever happens again.
Very accurate.
All right.
So, who wants to be our official recapper since this is a new session?
Well,
David
we
Beck
don't
sounds
really
good.
need much of a recap because you know where you're at, right?
Yes, we are in. Some of us are in a hut.
We're in deep hot water.
A magical wizard hut.
3 of you are in a magical wizard's hut, sleeping things off. 2 of you are decided to sit outside and watch, right?
Play the sad
You guys
song
would
of your
disgust me.
I'm playing my harmonica.
Which 2 of you decided to stay outside? Yeah, it was
Stromile.
Glass and Stromile.
Glass
yeah.
and Stromile.
They're playing a little duet.
harmonica and trumpet.
Harmonica, no, did you pull out your trumpet?
Oh, I tried to, and then I decided that I didn't want to ruin the
Ambiance.
ambiance because trumpet and harmonica don't go well together.
Not really.
Not
No.
with that attitude.
Yeah.
Man, you
So,
just
I
you
added
just
like a good
alienated
foot
all our
tap.
fusion
Oh, okay.
jazz
Sorry.
But
fans
while
right now.
while
It's a
they
big
are
demographic.
playing away and the rest of you are sleeping, wind blows through the area you were at, and thank you, Stromile. And
Wonderful effects.
the skeleton of the witch that was hanging at the edge of the little island that you were sitting on, the rope that is hanging her snaps, and her skeleton falls into the swamp. And as it sinks and falls out of view, what happened?
One of the zombie regulators came out of the water.
Oh, it wasn't
lots more
just
than one.
one.
Oh, yeah, okay. Multiple zombie regulators came out of the water.
Many.
I
Well,
wonder
not
if the
many,
witch
many,
was
many.
like that
Just
zombie
maybe
from
a few,
Return of the Living
some-
Dead. You know, when they let him out of the canister?
Yes. After the witch's skeleton sinks into the quagmire, you start seeing bodies rising out of the swamp, 12 in total.
Do you think this is punishment for Glass ruining her hut?
I think it's always punishment for something Glass did. That's for sure.
Just karma, not your friend.
And this seems like a good time to mention to all of our podcast listeners that a wizard's tiny hut cannot be entered except by the people that it was cast around. So Serin plans on being, what's the word for elves that, it's not sleeping, it's in a trance or meditating? He plans to be doing that,
Meditating.
just
Meditating.
undisturbed.
Meditating state.
Yeah.
Just let the zombies walk around. It's a swamp. That's not even the worst thing we've run into.
You're treditating.
Treditating. Yes.
Meditating, yes.
I'm getting those good elf-Z's.
When those zombie things walk out, my first instinct is to talk to it.
Oh, Jesus. Well, have fun.
Oh boy.
I'm asleep.
Which one are you talking to? There's 12 of them.
Always.
The first
Ah.
one.
For me, let me describe exactly what has come out of the water.
We'd like to know before we start talking to it and whatnot. Yeah.
12 of these beings, there are 12 in total, but 8 of them look human zombie-ish. But they're not what you would think of as zombies, not like The Walking Dead or something like that, that the eyes are glazed over and they're going, or something like that. They're breathing. They look cognizant. They look pissed. Really. They look very, very angry.
Man, Glass, you need to start talking to him.
No, but that's only 8 of them. That's the other 6.
Nobody ever gets mad at Glass.
That are coming out of the water
Reinhold.
are coming out of the water not wet. And you can kind of see through them.
I want some of that magic. You don't think
But
that-
they are still wearing, you can see through it though, but you can see black armor with purple sashes. And as they come up and rise out of the water, they actually come up out of the water far enough that they are on top of the water and they're floating. They have no legs.
I think I have kids.
Sure.
So,
buttons.
are there any that stand out?
You know that movie?
Is there a guy who looks like he's not just an NPC?
I was going to say,
Yeah.
explain standing out
Is
because
there one with a cool hat? Is
Or
there
a nice badge.
The no
Or a nice
leg kinda
badge?
stands
Yeah.
out.
Or
Maybe like a unique weapon. That could do
Yeah.
it.
Or a glowing
Ooh.
light and an exclamation point above his head.
Yes.
They have a quest for us.
fantastic?
Maybe a name
No
tag.
wonder he looks so pissed.
or maybe an
what if it's a
extra
question
health bar.
One of the transparent ones, semi-transparent.
Good
ones,
band. Good band name.
That is
Transparent ones.
flowing. That is floating on top of the swamp. Seems, funnily enough, has an eye patch. Why would a ghost need an eye
Like
patch?
Ricky.
And the ranks of the other 11 beings that are coming out of the swamp seem to be forming around him. Seem to be forming ranks around him.
They're going in for a huddle.
Okay, that's good. I know who to talk
Hail
to.
Mary.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast the cantrip Friends. And
On undead.
It's enjoyable
maybe.
by me.
Maybe it's
I'm
undead, maybe
excited.
it's not.
I mean, I-
Glass doesn't have common sense.
Looks pretty undead to me.
So that means I get
Nope,
advantage
you're asleep.
on
You said so.
oh yeah.
persuasion
It's for
or
the best.
charisma rolls or anything like that.
For all of us.
to be its friend?
Yeah.
So I'm going to be like, hey, hi, my name's Glass. How are you? What's going on? Is there anything I can help you with?
You're definitely going to have to roll.
Can I back away? Can I back away from this?
You can go into the hut if you want to,
Yeah,
man.
Stromile wants to. I feel like I should do something,
can
but I
I-
don't want to be close
You've
to
got to roll
shoving me.
charisma, and I'm rolling.
Okay.
Just
So
Seriously, look at
can I get persuasion instead of
Doug
charisma?
Jackson him in the back of his neck.
No.
Just JoJo
Okay.
Watt, pick him up and throw him.
So I rolled the same on both d20s and got a 10 total
Why are you rolling 2d20s?
because I got advantage.
Why do you have advantage?
Because I casted Friends.
On an undead creature?
No, actually, apparently you cast it on yourself.
Oh.
And which is weird.
Friendly.
For the duration, you have advantage on all charisma checks
Oh, we like
directed
this
at
guy.
one creature that is not hostile towards you, which technically they haven't attacked yet.
Yep.
So I'm assuming you're just projecting that friend's image out
Look
at
his
him.
face.
But I still rolled the same on both d20s, so it didn't matter.
Right, okay.
Good research, though.
Man, how would I live without this phone right next
Fantastic.
to me? I swear.
You fail miserably.
Oh boy.
I totally
So
haven't heard
you
that
talk.
one before.
Stromile pulls.
You start talking. Glass starts talking to the floating undead thing.
Oh, see, it wasn't.
That seemed-
Spoiler.
Well, yeah. That is semi-transparent and has an eye patch. And what did you say again?
I was like, hi, my name is Glass. Well, we're in the swamp. How may I help you?
We're in the swamp.
We're in no position to help these people.
Did you need some GPS help? Because we know right where we are.
Is there anything you
They don't even
need?
know that. Yeah.
Don't kill me.
Let's see.
You know, the worst part is now that I'm sitting right next to him, it's like I cannot stop looking at that
Oh, I know.
at that iPad he's got. This is going to be a huge spoiler. I'm going to train myself to look to the left.
The legend.
Okay.
Luckily, I'm asleep, so.
Yeah.
What is your
Just really
armor
getting character.
class?
16.
16. Good. Good to know.
I guess he's hostile now.
Alright.
Okay. As soon as you speak, his eyes train on you, his ghostly brow furrows, and at an amazing speed, he flies right at you and plants his hand on your face.
Ooh, just like
You
a
feel a chill rip through your body, and it feels like someone is trying to pull your very soul out through your nose.
Man, sleeping was such a good choice.
So he cast Life Drain on you.
Oh, dear. And you just got... No, wait. Oh, yeah. I'm sure you got your health
yeah.
back.
Can I revive a soul? I don't know if that's possible. I fix bodies. I don't fix.
Save that for something else. I mean,
Save that for something important,
That's
why
big
don't you?
roll.
does he have a soul? Glass
I wasn't supposed to
definitely
roll that.
has one.
I was wondering. I was like,
To
geez,
give?
you roll D20 for damage?
That was just that. Sorry, that was the hit. And I need
Come on,
4d8.
pull out.
8d20.
4d8, that's worse,
yeah.
actually.
That's actually 4d8 plus 3.
Oh, I forgot to grab a d8.
You're going to
Fix
kill me.
that.
I gotta burn my
That
arm.
probably killed me.
7, 8, 9.
17.
Yeah, 17 plus 3, so 20 points of damage.
Oh my, dude!
And you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Wait. How much was that?
That was 20 total.
20 total damage? As a reaction, I will use cutting words.
First, you need to roll a Constitution.
Okay.
Good luck.
Oh.
4.
Okay,
You're dead. You realize that, right?
20 points is taking off your total hit points.
Okay. So,
Total hit points.
this affects that.
Okay, fine.
Okay, so I'm going to use cutting words.
Do you need one of my cheater die for this?
That would be fantastic.
Well, it would be player knowledge because you can't hear anything that's going on.
Oh yeah, I guess I can't even like see this happening unless I'm dreaming about it right now. It's like, man, he's gonna get so messed up.
Nidianus is asleep. Zayne is asleep. You're meditating.
That's true.
It's only
Sorry,
two.
I thought about it.
I would like to imagine Stro is still playing his harmonica.
Hey, he's still sitting there going, "You moron!"
And now it starts getting it just gets a little bit jauntier, and now it's do 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 do.
Yeah, the
He's now playing Blues Traveler at this point.
Oh jeez, now I gotta wear the whole bandolier full of harmonicas if you
yeah.
really want to play this.
Yeah, that's true. All different keys.
Okay, so I'm going to use cutting words, which, as a reaction, I roll this die right here, and it subtracts it subtracts that roll to whatever this die will be.
Subtracts it 2, 3, or 3 comes off of it if you roll a 3.
3 comes off of it.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
What?
Sorry.
No way.
That would be amazing if you say, "Oh, I took 1 damage."
Yeah.
How about that? There's your best roll so far.
So you took 15 damage, but it still comes off of your total hit points.
That's 5 less.
That is
Still.
fabulous.
That still leaves you
How
with
many hit points do you have?
25.
So you have
Now I have 10.
10.
you have 10 total.
What? Oh, until a long rest. Wow. Who wants to just stay in the tiny hut for another night? I know we've got a time crunch going on.
I can't fix that.
I know. You're just gonna have to not get hit for a while.
Yeah. I'm going to use my
Stop talking to people.
cunning action to,
True.
pop in the hut.
True.
No, you're not, because you're in melee.
He can disengage with it,
Yeah,
can't you?
I can disengage with a cunning action.
That is a rogue thing.
Okay, so what is your speed?
My speed is 30.
This is 60.
Uh-oh.
The hut is closed.
He's
But
so
nobody
fast.
can get in without your permission.
Oh no. As long as they were in there when I made it, they can go in and out at will.
Okay, so you're going to run into the hut and leave Stromile out by himself.
Stromile will figure it out.
Stromile can take care of himself.
Okay.
I mean,
If there's one person that can take care of himself, that's Glass.
When you get in the hut, wake somebody up.
Oh yeah.
No, don't wake me up. Go to sleep. The hut
me up
is safe. No, not
Okay,
that either.
so Stromile, you see Glass
Almost
try
died.
to engage, try to talk to one of the things that is there.
Nope, too late. You said it.
said it.
Nope.
One of the 6 wraiths that is hovering above the 8 revenants that are standing in the swamp heading your way now.
14.
And you see the wraith fly up to Glass, plant his hand on his face like he's saving him from something.
Give me a minute.
Interesting.
And you just see Glass kind of start shaking. You see essence flowing out of Glass into the wraith. And then you see Glass rip his head away from the wraith's hand and run into the hut. And yeah, that's it. Now, the wraith's attention is on you.
And by attention, do you mean like great attention or just?
It's moving towards you. It'll be it, and it doesn't look happy.
Doesn't look
And it'll be on you in less than a round.
Okay,
Dude, you got this, bro.
Or you could come into the safe, warm, lovely hut.
but in all honesty, I just don't think that's a good idea, man. I mean, and that just puts us all in there, like
Yeah.
helpless.
Well, right now you're outside, helpless. There's a lot more of them than there are you.
But
Besides, we can shoot arrows out of the hut.
I have a question. Can stroke
And
count?
lightning and whatnot.
No spells. Spells cannot go in or out.
How far am I away from the hut at this
Nope.
point?
Unfortunately, believe me, that's one of the first things I thought of. Just throwing
You
fireballs
are
outside.
in between the wraith and the hut, so basically you are within a round of the hut. You can make it in a round.
Okay. and the thing is within or around of me too.
Right.
But once you get in, they can't reach you.
Yeah.
Hypothetically.
I mean, basically, if you decide you wanted to go to the hut, he was able to sneak away because he's a rogue. If you wanted to try to go to the hut, what we would have to do is we would have to roll to see whether or not you made it to the hut before the wraith got to you.
Golly, I don't want to leave myself out there like that, just helpless. I think I should just go ahead and strike, man. I mean,
Do what feels natural, man. Do what Stro would do.
what?
You said if you die, you gotta do what the next guy does.
Considering everybody else is gone, so they technically really can't give you advice.
And you said there were 8 wraiths and 6
Okay, yeah,
revenants.
I hear you, I
Yeah,
hear you.
14 to
No,
1.
there's
Oh,
8
around.
revenants and 6 wraiths.
Oh, well, that changes everything. Fight him.
If it bleeds, it can die.
Well, they are incorporeal.
All of them.
So hold on, I could maybe kill one, but I don't know about.
Or you could maybe get your face wrecked.
I mean, it is Tuesday.
I am going to. If I used my, well, maybe I don't know how many times I have.
Oh, are you thinking of launching a lightning bolt at all of them?
No,
Because that would be pretty sweet.
I did think about that, actually.
You could probably get a lot of them in that hit, but then...
So, okay.
Wait, you can do that and then move, right?
I was gonna say. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to. When you hit
Lightning bolt.
you can cause the
Sounds like a barker.
You can cause the target.
Are you kidding? Okay, I was about to say. I was like, yes,
Lightning
that's
bolt.
what I'm
That's what you're
referencing.
So what?
Lightning bolt is what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a lightning strike. I can do it 5 feet wide, 120 feet long, or whatever. So I'll put that into play there. I need to roll for that.
Wait,
correct?
who
Which
needs to
one?
roll? Do you need to roll or do they need to roll?
Ooh, is it a saving throw?
Yeah, look at those spells.
It sounds like it's something that'd be a saving throw.
DC 17.
Yep.
That sounds like what they'd have to
Yep,
roll.
they gotta beat.
So they have to beat 17 of getting fried. However many would get caught in this blast. So
It-
you said they were bunched up in
it.
ranks.
Well,
if
they're
they
in
pass
ranks,
17,
but there
they
is
get half.
8 of them. So you're talking about 2-man ranks.
And you said it was 50 feet wide?
So
5 feet
5
wide.
Oh, 5 feet
20
wide.
feet long.
Okay.
So
It's a good move.
Okay, now here's the thing: is that the wraith that attacked Glass is actually
not-
beside you at
Oh,
this
so
point.
he's not gonna get.
But you'll get
So
all of
if
his
you
friends.
shoot it out front, you're going to hit the rest of them.
I want to.
Get all the rest of them and do it.
Yeah.
You're going to hit some of the
He's
rest,
right
of
by
them, not
me,
all.
though.
Do you know how much damage you're about to do?
Yeah.
That's what you call a target-rich environment right there.
Let's go ahead. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and do this.
Then move.
Okay, and what'd you say? DC 17?
Yeah.
Yep.
So are you going to roll for all of them?
Not for all of them. You're going to get 6 revenants and 4 wraiths.
See? That is
Hey.
that is some wizard type
So,
stuff right
yeah.
there.
Let's see what happens.
So we're only. Wow, you're hitting 13.
And I'm doing this by 2. So this is 2 of the revenants. Hold on. Let me look at. It was a DC 17.
You're doing half
And
anyways.
did it say what the thing was, like what stat they're saving with? Is it Dex?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so that one misses by 2. That one misses totally. That is another pack of revenants. 14. That hits 17. So
Is it the tie? Is it the tie goes for the save or for the person hitting?
tie
it?
goes for the save.
Okay, I honestly keep forgetting,
yeah.
so I'm not trying to be snarky.
I'm trying to.
Okay, so that was the revenants. So 2 of them get hit. So roll damage for 2 of them, or for 4 of them. Excuse me.
So I think it was what, like 9d6 or something absurd like
The
that.
ones that save take half.
Yeah.
All right, so roll. How many dice do you have over
He's
there?
got 9.
I got 9.
Well, then
Roll
just
them all.
roll them all.
Roll them all.
Yeah, just be careful when you drop that pile of dice.
Whoa.
Okay.
I'll let you guys add that up. I was told there would be no math, so
I signed up for this class, knowing there's no math on the syllabus.
Yeah,
Is
exactly.
that 34? Am I right? Yeah, is that right?
34 sounds about right for 96.
10,
Just over half.
20, 30. Well, no. 5, 10.
Let's put the podcast on hold for about 5 minutes.
34?
Yeah.
34. So
Thank you for checking my math.
and the 2 that dodge takes 17. Now you can run cowardly into the hut.
I don't know. After you do 34 points of damage to something, it's never
right.
cowardly.
Okay,
anything
so
do.
you just strut quickly.
Well, but
like
what about
strut, yeah.
what about this
Quickly,
thing
though.
I
that's
gotta
right
do math
beside
right
me,
quick.
though?
Give me a sec.
He's right beside
Dude, like grease walk, like John Travolta.
Strutmile.
You gotta pull something else out and get him.
Strut the
Hey,
mile.
didn't you have a thing that
Oh,
like
wait a
knocked
minute.
stuff away from you? Wasn't the
Hey.
Staff of Thunder and Lightning? Didn't it have like it just pushes stuff away?
Wait, you can
Because you get more attacks.
He gets
Yeah,
2
yeah.
attacks per turn, that's right.
Or
Yeah.
3 if he wants to use his action point
Yeah,
ever.
yeah.
So, so yeah, you.
Wait, people that are nowhere around him are telling him all this.
Butcher.
No,
I
no,
know
this is
all
all
this.
just
I know
people
all
talking
this.
to
Oh,
our
no, you
friend.
did.
Butcher,
I
I,
know
like
all
how
this.
like
He could thunder right now.
Don't make fun
Cats.
of the Thunder.
I just like that
How
we had
much
that
damage-
conversation
how much
about how he
damage
saves
is he for?
everything. You
34?
could burn things early.
Dude, when it's like this, I would be burning.
34
I would
each
actually
one,
be using
right?
fireballs right now if I had them. So
34 each one,
Yeah,
except
and
for
Sarah
the
doesn't
ones
even
you
do
say.
that.
Yes.
We got 17.
So the way I have
Good job,
to do this
Dirk.
is 60.
That was really good.
So
Yeah, I'll say.
What if you stick your hand outside of the bubble and then shoot?
Let me look up Tiny Hut again.
No, you miss and then it just ricochets all around the hut.
It's Tiny Hut.
Just a fireball.
Yep, and it's like,
Tiny
well,
little space.
congratulations. You just turned this into a toaster.
Yeah, it's we're an
It
easy
says
bake oven at that
it
point.
actually just says it can't be cast through it. But that just means that, yeah, you could just stick your hand out and boom, you're not casting through it anymore. But then you get like 9 rays trying to give you a high five. It's like, oh man,
That's hilarious.
there goes all that HP forever.
I guess it can technically suck your life out through your hand, can't it?
Oh yeah, I mean, I assume. Not a wraith expert or anything.
But you could be if you make a good Arcana check? History
Perhaps.
check? Nature
Well,
check?
right now I'm making a sleepy time check, so and I'm past
favorite.
that.
What's that
so
mean?
hard? It means we're asleep in the hut, and you guys are having problems.
I'm actually doing work out here.
That's true. That's true.
Don't
That's
you
fair.
guys?
Don't take our advice, do your thing.
I need my beauty rest, man.
And that's for sure.
So are you done? Is that what you're doing?
No.
Well, he's got another attack.
That was
Not
an
done,
emphatic.
actually.
Punishment, here it comes.
I have a plan.
To
Now he does. Thanks
Come
to
on,
massive
man.
amount of player knowledge.
more credit than that.
For people who are sitting in a hut that are asleep and for some reason are able to talk to him telepathically.
Sarah knows a lot when he sleeps. He figures a lot of stuff out.
Yeah, so do my students.
I
And then
wanna
they just
hit-
never show up to class to tell me what they know.
Or they sleep during class to learn even better.
Hadn't had any sleepers yet.
It's been 1 week.
I
I've had a couple try, but I'm usually
Really?
loud enough that
Yeah.
they don't.
Good.
It's too hot in my room to sleep, or that would help. I want to try to get this guy that's right next to me off of me. So I
Okay.
want to send out a thunderclap. You can cause the staff to emit a crack of thunder audible out to 300 feet. The target you hit must succeed on a DC 17 Constitution saving throw, or become stunned until the end of your next turn.
Ooh, stunned would be good.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, it
Let me go
can't.
back
It
to-
fails.
Oh,
Yeah, that's pretty good. It can't. It can't move if it's stunned. So then he can really do his little saunter away.
Straight work. What's he laughing at? That's not good for me, is it?
Oh, you learned D&D.
What?
DM laughs, bad things happen. You've learned.
Unless
you're
he's
good, dude.
bluffing.
You're there, man.
I don't have to roll anything
Why?
Oh, because they pass all Constitution checks.
because your thunderclap goes through the wraith.
Oh.
So wait.
Oh, dang.
You mean you're trying to hit it with your staff right now, and it just goes.
No, he cast thunderclap.
Oh,
which
thunderclap.
is a thunder thing, and I have resistance to thunder.
I'm done for then.
Okay, wait.
I'm
It's
down.
actually, it's not. It's more like it's so like loud that it stuns them because it's
Yeah,
loud. So if
yeah,
they can
yeah.
hear, it's not like lightning damage.
But if
Yeah,
he's
no, I
got
knew
if he's
that,
got
I
immunity
just-
to thunder, nothing you can do about it.
Oh,
because
okay.
He's
that's-
got immunity to thunder.
Oh, that's crazy.
Because
I
that's
didn't
the
know
type
that
of
was a
damage
thing you
being
could.
done, I guess.
Well,
yeah.
And he's got a resistance to
It is
not
2d6 thunder damage. Well, wait.
But if there's no damage being done, if it's just the status, then that would make sense. The resistance would just defeat it right there.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, hey, man, I'm good. He's got those Bose headphones.
Well,
on.
do you want to run in the hut now?
Dude, that would be
use
my
your
extra
Get the
action.
noise.
though.
Actually,
You still have a move action.
Well, then I would
Yeah,
take
you
it
can
then.
try to use
Yeah,
them.
I'm running into the hut then. I'm
Okay,
gonna try
roll it.
to at least. What am I rolling here?
you were rolling dexterity versus my dexterity.
So
Your
so
best.
a d20.
Yep. There it is.
No negative though.
This way.
Yeah, you made it.
Nice.
You did?
Wow.
Yeah.
What'd you roll?
Because
9.
Oh,
mine
nice.
rolled a 2.
Oh.
So.
Goodness gracious.
It's like that.
So
Bottom Pan's Labyrinth.
after you see the
Spike
thunderclap
at him.
just go through the wraith without doing anything to it, he just stands there and looks at you, and you swear to your gods that you saw him mouth the word, really?
Ooh.
And he starts flying after you. You jump into the hut about the time his claw swipes at your leg.
I felt it.
Barely missing.
I felt it.
You felt the chill of the swipe, but you are now in the hut.
And what do I see when I dive in?
The
What's
hut.
going on in here?
3 people asleep and glass.
Guys better wake up.
No, don't wake me up.
Wait.
I'm having a nice rest.
Are we
about to go,
Are we
though.
still in combat? Are we still in
I'm not
combat
in.
turns?
You never did combat turns. You never
Okay.
rolled initiatives.
And they
now
can't get in, so
They can't
what are
get
you going to do?
So
So now you're in a hut. You can't see outside.
3 asleep and Glass nursing one
But
third of a soul.
and only 2 of you are awake, and you know what is outside and probably surrounding the hut at this point.
Okay, before we do anything, Glass is going to go into his bag, grab a bean, and just like stick his hand outside the hut. And
You can
throw
just
it.
chuck the bean out. Keep your
Oh,
hand
can-
inside
can
the
I-
hut.
can I do that?
Spells can't travel, but
Okay.
a bean can.
I'm gonna flick the bean outside the hut, and whatever comes of it comes of it.
because
roll it.
Because otherwise, he just have Wraiths. We're just gonna grab
roll your
onto his
percentile.
hands.
A percentile.
Oh, you guys
Do you need a D10?
Got it.
Okay.
That's probably just
Wait. Which one's 10? Which one's 1? Oh, okay.
We have a 10 right now.
Just making sure.
96.
Wait,
I think
is
it's
it
the
another?
pyramid
It's
again.
another.
Oh, God.
That's a pyramid.
Roll it again.
Okay. 50.
Okay.
Wait, that's
Wait,
50? No, that's 5.
Oh, that's 5. Never mind.
5.
Sorry.
I was like, what?
It would be cool to get into the pyramid, but
It
I'm
would.
excited to see what else. What a 5 gets.
That mummy's just gonna start getting pissed. It's like, really, guys?
Keep bringing me
Really?
here.
It's like.
And how far away did you throw that?
I kind of just flicked it.
Do I need to look up
Flicked it
so
out.
So
the
you
tiny hut's gonna be
you
wrecked?
flicked it
Yeah,
right
I got it.
outside the.
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
Oh no.
Okay, roll a d12.
Okay, I got you. Oh, 3. Glass is very optimistic about everyone's
Okay.
choices.
He shouldn't be.
I shouldn't be.
Not with 10 health points.
Now you need to roll dex.
Just
Oh,
I need to roll dice. Luck.
I was gonna wonder. 18.
18.
Plus, how much?
Plus 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
You skate out of the way as a torrent, a geyserish torrent of beer
Yeah.
starts
Stro.
shooting into the tent, bouncing off of the roof and covering everyone, and it will do it for 3 rounds.
We're gonna drown in
I'm
here.
gonna guess this wakes us up.
Roll it.
Roll to see if beer wakes me up. I can tell you from experience. What's that plus?
I'm awake.
Oh,
I guess you could roll that.
Is that con?
I'm already having it.
Because I got an 18.
Always having a good time.
well, I got a nat 1, so
Everybody but Nidianus.
No, I rolled a 2.
Oh, you rolled a 2?
Yeah, so I suck as well.
Good
Okay,
gravy.
so-
Come on, guys.
You get hit back in the head with a splash of beer.
Serin.
The smell, you're just like, oh crap. However, as soon as Serin wakes up, he looks over, and Nidianus is laying on his back, sawing logs, and the beer is just pouring into his mouth. He's now gargling. Zayne is kind of in the same condition.
Roll to see if you're drowning.
I'm just taller, so I'm at like a slightly higher incline of like 2 degrees.
Right.
So Serin is awake then.
You are awake.
He looks
Serin is
immediately at Glass and said, "Really? Was it not enough that you ruined my pickled eels? Now I can't even sleep."
Okay.
And keep in mind, there's no way for him to really know it was you, but he's pretty sure.
Okay, so Glass has like this I can explain look on his face, and he's like,
oh come
okay,
on.
well, there's trouble outside, and I threw a bean, and I didn't know what would happen. Obviously, this happened, and I'm fairly certain this is the best thing that could have happened.
It is better than Spike.
I could have slept for 4 hours. That would have been great.
He is kind of right, because if we do end up being severely intoxicated by this geyser of beer, if we die, we won't feel it as much.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, but you can't tell them that because you're too busy going.
would you care to look outside, Serin?
I think actually we can just. I think I can just look through it because they can't see him, but I can look out. So yes, I do look out. What am I staring at through the opening?
Okay, I'm just going to ask this question once. Is anybody going to turn over the 2 people that are now getting mouths full?
To be honest, I didn't even notice.
Beer.
Stromile's jealous.
And he's gonna walk in front of it.
You need to roll a will save.
Oh, that's true.
Roll a will save.
You're gonna Scrooge McDuck through all the.
That is an awesome visual right there. So what is this? Like,
It's a will save versus
wisdom
15. Wisdom
plus whatever you roll.
okay.
Yeah.
So, which I think is just straight up for you.
18.
Okay. You are able to keep yourself from running back out of the hut to fill up your canteens on this geyser.
Luckily, there's plenty of it in here, so help yourself.
So, DM, I rolled a 6. What kind of dream am I having?
You're drowning in beer.
In my dream?
Yeah.
That's gonna give me.
Well,
I mean,
so
the dream started that you were naked in preschool, you know?
Oh, it's not
And that's why they kicked you out of preschool,
Yeah.
but then suddenly there was beer everywhere, and that made it even weirder.
Now it is a late college frat party.
Ooh. And you're trying to be a pledge.
Actually, no, it was a late college frat party. You were one of the alumni that none of the new kids actually, they don't like you and they don't respect you. So they're giving you the keg stand, but instead of actually putting the spout into your mouth, they actually raised it up and just started coating you from the crotch down.
Which is never anything you want to hear.
So basically, beer boarding, it's like waterboarding.
Oh,
Yeah.
man,
Basically.
Carl is on
Yeah.
today.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta say, I like that it's now canon that I got kicked out of preschool. I couldn't even
Please don't make it that I said that you were naked in preschool. All right.
But
That's-
I did get kicked out.
That's
Like, I
either
got-
creepy or creepier,
No,
depending on.
Well, we might not want to make that
preschool.
canon because that means you've got to roll for every spell you make.
No.
preschool. It was like elf school because that's where I started for elf stuff. So like elf knowledge.
school.
Elf pretty.
So,
can't spell elf.
Serin is looking out. To be honest, he didn't even notice anyone was not awake. He was too busy being irritated. You can feel free to wake him up since you were able to resist the urge.
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wake these guys up. 90.
Did you just say that to him? 90?
90! Do I wake up?
Roll it.
Oh boy. Find that one again. Okay, 14.
Okay, you wake up coughing and sputtering.
What the hell?
Go on ahead and roll me a will save right quick.
That's what, plus wisdom?
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is nothing. So,
Man,
I know how that is.
the thieves.
7.
Okay, right on your character sheet that you now have a fear of drowning.
Right on.
What is
then-
that?
And to be specifically, if
What's
you're
that phobia
drowning
called?
while asleep,
I have no idea.
Hydrophobia.
Just put fear of drowning.
I think that's
hydrophobia,
called.
which is what rabies is.
Hydrophobia is a fear of water.
Yeah, and also caused by rabies.
Well,
Oh, that's right.
it will be
Thank you,
kind of a
Office.
hydrophobia.
Well, I
because
watched Old Yeller, so.
You see water, you're going to be afraid you're going to drown in it. So you're going to have to roll a Constitution save every time you come near water to not be afraid of it.
Well, you got good con. You'll be fine.
And then I also go, Zayne!
Good. This works.
Roll it.
All right. I'm gonna just be traumatized by deep voices apparently. Oh.
Nice catch.
Luther Vandross.
What is this? Will or is this con? What is this?
Wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom. So,
That is a 18.
okay. Yeah, you wake up, roll con right quick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's not great. What am I rolling? What is the modifier?
just what'd you get?
Con.
2.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so it is actually
And instead of a fear of drowning, now you, because of all of the beer that you've actually now swallowed,
Yeah.
you have a taste for beer.
Oh.
You know, as far as paws go, that's not so bad.
He just likes things more.
but no, it is actually
Just constantly.
fear of drowning is actually a type of aquaphobia.
Aquaphobia. Okay, that sounds
Yeah.
about right.
Makes sense.
So basically, what's going to happen, Zayne, is that just like Stromile, anytime you're in a situation like this where there's free flowing alcohol, especially beer, you're going to have to make a will save or become enamored.
My ale wine.
It's the life for me.
Team enamored over here.
You're always part of a team,
not
Zach.
It's not easy being drunk
First
all
of
the
all-
time. If it were easy, everyone would do
I
it.
have to be part of teams because I get kicked out of school so often.
You're supposed to say,
so-
I'm a team player.
Okay, so you are now all awake inside the tiny hut. 2 people have information to give you. Why don't I let them give you the information?
Glass.
Yes.
Fill them in.
Please start from the very beginning.
Okay, so
Phrasing.
You stop talking. Stromile, you fill us in.
I understand where you're coming from. Well, we were outside. I was making sweet music with my harmonica. All of a sudden, Stromile does not understand why anyone is laughing right now.
Even with the tenseness of the situation, Stromile can still come up with a good joke.
I'm like half enamored. I'm in. So I think it's funny.
On a scale
Anyway,
of 1 to 10,
please
how good is your
continue.
buzz?
Glass. What's going on here? What are they laughing at?
Aldrin. Little
I think
Anyways, while making music, now we're certain that skeleton is the witch's skeleton, correct?
The one that fell
yes, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, so-
one of the witch's skeletons fell in, or the witch's skeleton fell in.
And once
the water.
Once it did, what did you see, Glass? Because you were the first one.
Well, I saw a bunch of corpses, wraiths, if you will, come up from the water, and one of them grabbed my face.
That is completely understandable.
Pretty much neck slapped him.
Are you sure they're hostile?
and it hurt a lot.
How much would you say it hurt?
A lot.
Okay.
Would you say on like a scale of 1 to 25, about 15?
Guys, we don't really have a lot of time here. Let's get back on
Do
track.
you actually feel pain in your soul?
He has no soul. Anyhow,
Or too much soul.
James Brown.
Soul power.
We have a problem, and it's outside, and it's probably trying to get in.
And it's also getting drunk.
I was able to take care of some
No,
of,
that's us.
but not all of them.
I can believe that.
We need to take a look outside and see what
And I am
he's
taking a
up
look
to.
outside, so what kind of stuff am I seeing outside of a lot of beer, I imagine? Let it be clear, if there's a geyser beer, I'm not sticking my face up to it.
The geyser beer is actually pointing back into the tent, so it's still shooting in there.
So is this now like filling up?
It's running out the front.
Oh no, I was about to
Okay,
say, it can leave.
Yeah.
Well, it says that objects can't get in. I don't know if beer counts as an object, so I'm willing to let that pass.
It's a liquid form.
Yeah, it's an
Not
object.
solid.
So basically, we can't see anything except for a solid line of beer.
Solid addiction is what it is.
How long does that last?
Only for you though.
3 rounds.
Okay, guys, we're gonna sit still for about 18 seconds. Then we're gonna look outside again. So, do we do 18 seconds of silence, or
They twiddle our thumbs.
Or does someone-
Wait, no, I have 18 seconds of buffing that I could do. So,
it better last a while, considering.
So what I can do is
God,
I'm going to sing Stromile a little song, get him all pepped up.
Have I heard this one before?
Oh, please God, say you've heard it before.
Have you heard it before?
Have I heard this song before?
Yes, you have. And you can have that D6 now.
Okay.
On any rolls that you do, I cast what is it called? Bardic Inspiration. What else can I do?
Is it just for one roll or all rolls?
Yeah, it's for one roll. You can only
Okay.
have one at a time, or else
Okay.
I would give you 3.
Can you do it like is that like your turn during combat, or can you just do it like as a bonus action or
his turn.
something? No, wait, I mean like to give him the die back after he's used it. Can you just keep...
It's my turn when I
Okay.
do that. What other buffs can I give?
Well, I know what Serin's doing. The
Wait,
second that
I
you...
have a fantastic idea. Give the rogue invisibility.
All right.
Or the stabby rogue invisibility.
Stabby rogue. Before I do
There are
that...
differences between rogues.
I think it's...
anything.
I think it's
tried
been made
to.
pretty clear that Serin cares about not dying a lot, so he's going to cast Protection from Evil and Good on himself immediately. Not some people, but himself. And if I could spread that around, I honestly would. That'll last for 10 minutes. That'll be good. And you said invisibility. Is that a thing you have? Oh, it's a thing I have. Yes, I do have invisibility.
Is it a thing we both have?
Oh, do you have it too?
Yeah, I just casted it.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought you were telling me to cast invisibility on him. Okay.
No.
Well, good.
Go for it.
Now I won't crit fail my
I'm
stealth
the
rolls.
buffer.
Well, if you want, I can just use it from my staff, and it only costs me charges. It won't use up a spell slot for you.
Oh yeah. Let's do
So
that.
I just take the staff and bonk you on the head with it, and you
Ow.
are invisible.
I just
That's
hit
about
me over the head and I'm
oink.
vanished. Are you sure I haven't been drinking too much of this beer?
Oh, you've been drinking too much. Now that
I
lasts for
have.
up to an hour, by the way. So you enjoy that, and
The pranking possibilities are endless.
yes, the second that
Why would you want to try
you attack or cast a spell, the invisibility will end. So I'm going to assume you end it
Not a word.
to stab something. So there you go.
Or prank glass.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I'm trying to figure out which bust do I have that lasts longer than a round.
I didn't.
All right, so is the beer gone yet, or do you guys have any other buffs? Does our cleric want to do a cleric thing?
Would not that I necessarily want this condition to end, but would is alcohol in a certain faith considered a poison?
I don't know. I know a lot of priests who drink.
Exactly. So because I mean that would be kind of.
Do you need to purge this right now? We kind of got
That's the
priorities
thing.
to deal
Yeah,
with.
you know what? I'm gonna put it on the back burner. I'm thinking about it, but I'm also
Big
kind of
Geyser is gone.
I'm thinking about what I might want to do life wise.
So
my
now
best.
that the
Is
beer
my
geyser
god
is
really-
gone, unless someone has something else to do, now I can look out through the opaque opening.
Sure.
Not sticking my head out like a dingus, just looking out through it.
Okay. As you look out through the opening in the tiny hut, you see six wraiths and some revenants. They have surrounded the hut. They're on
Wait.
all sides, and the one facing the door, right in the middle of the door, they are less than 5 feet away from the hut. They haven't moved any closer, but they are standing about 5 foot from the door.
This makes me want to just keep throwing things out there until they go away. I mean, I can't throw a spell out
But
there.
the wraith that is floating right in front of the door has an eye patch and looks to be in command.
Can we just shut the lights off and act like we're not home?
To be honest, the lights have been dimmed this entire time. I actually did that. That was the last thing I did in the podcast was to dim the lights.
What time of day is it, either way?
Not.
It was,
Nighttime?
yeah, because that's when we went to sleep. We didn't get a lot of sleep before this happened. I got roughly 5 minutes worth. It wasn't a good time. So I report that back to all of them, adding several choice words that I can't repeat on the podcast due to it being PG-13. And what do we do? And I say a reminder for everyone, I can't throw any spells through this opening. If I throw a spell, I got to go outside. So does anyone have anything they can do?
The cleric does not have any non-magical abilities here.
I don't think my friggin' longbow is going to be able to cut it here. I don't even know if they can be hit by an arrow, to be honest. I don't know if I need to roll to see if a wraith can be hit with an arrow.
Would that be a,
Oh yeah, like a monster knowledge check.
what would that be?
Arcana?
Knowledge Arcana.
Dang.
All right.
I'm just straight up.
18?
Oh!
He got a nat 20.
Oh wow. I'll do it.
This thing's seem...
Now, what are you asking?
I just want to know, I guess, the makeup of what these things are.
Ignore that.
And... that'd be my
Okay. From what you know about wraiths, because you know that at least the incorporeal things are wraiths, they are resistant to any kind of bludgeoning, piercing, slashing from non-magical attacks that aren't silvered. They're also resistant to acid, cold, fire, lightning, and thunder. They are immune to necrotic, anything necrotic and anything poison.
Wow.
They are also immune to conditions of charmed, exhaustion, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, and restrained.
Not psychological damage.
That's all my
though, right?
thing, though.
What? Are you going to talk
They
about
can
like,
also
their mom to 'em?
they can also see in the
That's what
dark.
I do.
Yeah.
You can see in the dark.
They can see in the dark, up to 60 feet. And they speak whatever languages they know in life. It can move through objects. It will take damage if it stops. And it is sensitive to sunlight.
Oh, just wait it out. No, really, this hut lasts for 8 hours, and I'm just saying, we're sitting here freaking out about it. We could just go back to sleep.
I'm not going to go back to sleep.
I don't think that's such a crazy
Yeah.
idea,
Now,
though.
it is sensitive to sunlight, but sunlight doesn't hurt it.
Right. It's probably like the drowsy.
So what? It just makes him think of
It has
like some sweet
disadvantage.
memories it had as a
All
child.
it does
Break
is
it out or something?
all it does is it has disadvantage on attack rolls and perception checks.
Yeah, it's like the drow.
We don't have anything. I don't have anything.
So like, yeah, I
wait,
know, right?
Wait, Glass does.
If you're making
No
a
more
full
beans.
Arcana check,
No more beans. I promise.
you also know, or have seen, that the wraiths aren't the only one out there. The ones that are corporeal, that are in the black leather armor with the sashes, even though this armor's somewhat rotted, they look a little rotted, but they're not like zombies. What you know they are revenants. And what revenants are not zombies by any means whatsoever.
Can anyone summon a bear? There we go. That'll do it.
Wrong revenant. What do you guys know about revenants?
That was it right there.
I know that they are souls that have died and are out for vengeance and will stop at nothing to get that vengeance. And once they get that vengeance, they are at peace.
Yep.
We didn't do anything.
Give him 90.
What have I done?
And anything that gets in their way will face their wrath. I assume we're in their way.
I was just
Can we just point
But-
them in the right
but
direction?
does-
Yeah, let's get out of there.
Player knows that, but does Glass know that?
Roll it.
I rolled an 18 Arcana. Do I know that?
Sure.
Awesome.
You don't know that, do you?
Well, all that stuff you
Nope,
said,
he
pretend
doesn't know
Serin said that.
Serin knows all that. But also on Knowledge Arcana, you guys know that they are resistant to anything necrotic and or psychic.
Oh man.
Their damage immunities
Just got my
are poison.
exam.
They do not get hurt by poison. Conditionally, they are immune to charms, exhaustion, frightening, paralyzing, poisoning, or stunning. They have dark vision up to 60 feet. Let's see. One thing. You rolled an 18, you said?
Yeah,
Okay,
18.
one thing Serin knows that some people might not is that these guys regenerate fast.
oh.
So they got all their health back. That's what you were rolling earlier?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I figured.
Nice. So
Sorry.
we blew that
They
one.
roll. They regenerate 10 points per round.
Oh. And 3
We
rounds went
waited
by.
3 rounds.
Yep.
So some of them are still taking 4 damage.
Oh boy.
They better watch out.
So I'm going to be useful because it didn't seem like they were resistant to radiant magic whatsoever.
Oh, no, I wouldn't think so.
So Zayne is good to go. You guys need to make sure I stay alive.
Okay, wait. Can we just reiterate the part where they're sensitive to sunlight and the hut is completely safe for 8 hours? Nothing can enter except beer apparently, and we are totally cool. Like we could just sit here and get ready.
Right quick, just so you know, the wraiths, yes, are sensitive to sunlight.
Revenant's not so much.
Yeah, but that still gives us an advantage. Literally, it gives us an advantage. You know, so I mean, to me,
Actually, it gives them a
It
disadvantage.
gives them a
which is an
disadvantage.
advantage
If
for
we're
us.
going to wait, then we need to have a battle plan ready to go as soon as the hut
That's
pops.
exactly what I was thinking. It's like we just come and like everything goes crazy and then just
Okay.
You know?
So what is like plan A?
well,
a
first off,
distraction.
wall of fire again. A nice circle of fire around us instead of a hut.
Nice. Wraiths are resistant, I think, is what I remember.
You get that inside or outside?
No, not yet. You can't cast that kind of crap in the hut.
That's
We're
why I
talking
was.
about
That's why I was.
we're talking about a post-hut battle plan.
Is what? Yeah. So I have the thing.
Were they resistant to fire?
The Wraiths were.
Was that part of the... Okay, the Wraiths were, but
Yeah, I didn't
maybe
hear
not
anything about the Revenant.
Revenants.
The Revenant was poison and like charm, basically everything.
Oh, actually, you would know that even though they have regeneration, fire actually stops the regeneration process for 1 round.
Well.
That is important to know.
Okay.
I have a thing I can do called Spirit Guardians that basically I just summon like angels that have spears and they hang out next to me and they just attack anything that gets near me. Well, bad things that get near me.
Thank you for...
Within a 15-foot radius.
Fixing
so
So basically,
that would count.
so basically, we do like a porcupine. You know, we all just kind
Right.
of stand around you.
inside the wall of fire. Well, maybe that wouldn't work because then they'd be outside the wall of fire. That's a wasted spell.
Well, I assume they're going to charge.
Okay, when they charge, then I pop it.
Although I can actually set the wall of fire sitting directly on top of them,
That's
or at
right.
least the closest ones.
Yeah, and then they all run in, and then I pop my thing, and then you guys try to kill them.
Yes,
And then,
I'm liking
like,
this
trying
plan.
to kill them.
But before we do any of that, I have a
The damage.
distraction. So, you know my bag of tricks?
The one with the rat in it.
The one with the rat in it. Well,
The dead rat.
well, the rat may also be a bear or a lion or a massive goat.
You can make it appear 20 feet away, right?
Do
Do you want to throw it outside the wall of fire?
I can throw it.
sacrifice.
I could throw it outside the wall of fire, and they would be like, "Oh, let's get that bear or rat or whatever," and then we can go at them.
Mr. Assassin,
Yes.
you got anything? You're good at killing stuff, apparently.
And as long as he's flanking, he does more damage.
Invisible.
Right. Well, for 10 minutes.
Oh, well, that didn't work.
Well, you're invisible until you hit something too.
Well, right. So anyway, so we are actually going to wait this thing out until the hut pops.
Well, we kind of have to, because the only other way the hut goes away is if I leave the spell area. I'm not leaving the spell area.
If we're going to wait, then Glass is going to take a nap and get his hit points back. Is that is that possible?
Just
Sure.
Okay,
I'm gonna lay down in a beer-soaked floor.
why not?
Well, you know,
He
that's just a
slept
Saturday
worse.
night.
Reminds me of his childhood. Dad.
which one? He's had a lot of them.
Oh!
Heyo.
I get around.
Damn! You just dissed Ruth. What the hell, man?
She
Nobody
gets
likes
terrible
her.
Christmas presents. We
Yeah.
decided, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Canon.
Ruth is
Yes.
the one that re-gifts fruitcakes.
Oh.
yes, she is the one that I'm probably gonna try to kill at some point, but I haven't told anyone that.
Ooh.
Not really. Maybe just really, really hit her with an embarrassing spell.
You just levitate her.
Guys, what do I need to do?
Yeah, but
because
she
I
wasn't
feel
awake
like
for
I
it, so I
have
need to fix
no
that.
purpose here. I feel
No,
like
no.
my power is like
I've got something
can't do
for
anything.
you. So don't worry.
All right,
actually
everybody
have a
but
magic
Glass needs to roll perception.
everybody but
That's
Glass.
great.
23.
6.
You're busy concocting
12.
the plan.
Also 12.
Okay.
Dang.
Zayne, you are the only one that notices that it is way too quiet outside.
Would you say it's quiet? Too
Dang,
quiet.
you beat me to it.
Oh, man.
Hey guys, is anything going on out there? You're the one, because Serin, you were the one
Yeah,
who was looking.
I had been
hey,
staring at
Serin, what's up? What's going on outside? I don't hear anything.
Glance.
Has my invisibility worn off yet?
They're all
Nope.
gone.
You got it for an hour.
They're all gone.
Hey, you got it for an hour. Go scout.
Will it immediately drop as soon as I walk out the hut?
As long as you don't attack anything or cast a spell, it will not drop for an hour.
Okay.
Can
So,
I, they're all gone.
Well,
What?
let's let the guy that no one can see go out.
okay. I will go out and do some scouting then.
Okay.
Alright, so I step out the hut. What do I see?
Roll perception.
Hope you do better than I did.
Ooh.
15.
Okay. You step out of the hut and you walk into blackness.
They built their own hut.
It's an anti-tiny hut.
It's a big hut.
You
a
can like
barn.
see your face and you can see your hand in front of your face, stuff
Well,
like that.
can I see my hands?
But
Because it's
the witch's
invisible.
hut is gone. The island is gone. You can hear water.
Island's gone.
Well, I never liked that.
You
much
just
of
can't
Avery anyway.
see anything.
Bad
It is
neighborhood.
pitch black.
So basically, I walked into a field of blindness.
Maybe.
You can't see your hands
All,
either.
no, you can see your hand. I mean, well, technically you're invisible. so you can see
I was
your
gonna say, would I be able to see my hands anyway?
But, yeah, you can't see anything. It is just pitch black outside of the hut.
I'm blind.
I can't see. If I were to, like, obviously I know, like, the door is right behind me. If I were to, like, look back at, say, a wall, I would be able to see the wall of the hut.
You can see the dimming light coming out of there.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna kind of keep...
But it is disappearing.
Oh, crap. Okay. So, alright. Is the hut, like, a physical thing that I can, like, touch? If I, like, put my hand on it, it won't go through? Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, like, stick to the outside of the hut, like, keep one hand on it and kind of loop around it a bit.
Okay. As you loop around it, as you use it as a guide to keep your hand on it, it continues to fade away until you know you're touching it. You can feel it, but you can no longer
But
see the
that's
hut.
all. That's the only reason I know it's there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And there's no change in all this.
As you walk around the hut, it feels like it's getting harder to move.
He's in a dream. He fell asleep. I've had this dream before.
I did swallow a lot of
As
beer.
if the air itself is heavy around you.
Okay. I'm gonna do one more lap just to try and what?
Nothing.
What?
Keep going.
Wait, are you going in clockwise or counterclockwise?
This is very important.
This is extremely important. I mean, it's on you.
Do you need to roll to see which way you're going?
Are you going to turn left? Or are you going to turn right?
I'm gonna turn right. I'm gonna go.
Turn.
I'm gonna turn right and go counterclockwise.
Ah.
Or counterclockwise.
Yeah.
Anti-NASCAR.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Counterclockwise.
next to Dirk. This is great.
It's fun.
All
right,
we have a good run.
As you are about halfway through your second lap, you start hearing whispering in the darkness. And the further you go around, it feels like you're walking almost in wet cement. And it feels like someone is now holding onto your shoulders and shoving you to the ground.
I think that whispering was coming from inside the hut. What are you doing out there?
Sucks.
Hey.
As you continue to move trudgingly around this, around the hut, you start hearing what the whispers are saying. And it's just sleep.
Oh.
Man, we tried.
Okay.
Hey, that's what Glass is doing.
Okay. I'm gonna keep trying to like fight this. Like, you said it was about halfway around.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, how big is this hut? You just.
Well, it's a tiny hut.
Yeah, it's very small. It's like,
Okay.
it's probably what the size of, like half the size of this room. It can hold 10 people, but it's...
Yeah. I mean, it's
10 by
huge
10?
on the inside, but tiny on the outside.
And it can only fit 9 people. I remember that.
Oh,
Right.
9 people.
Wait, so you said 10 by 10, and by the power of maths, that's like a 30-foot circumference.
Here, I'm going to look
Well,
at the
but
dimensions for
if I remember right, it looks small on the outside, but it's bigger on
Yeah.
the inside, right?
It's like...
Oh, so we have a TARDIS hut. Okay.
Kind of.
It's like
Clean on the
this card
outside,
from Harry
clean on the
Potter.
inside.
10-foot radius, immobile dome with floor.
Inside.
Yeah, it can fit 9 people in it.
Outside, TARDIS.
Okay. Okay.
That's how I
Start asking about the tiny hut the second I walk away from the table. Jeez.
Okay. I'm still just gonna like
Quick, he's gone.
keep trying to make my way back to the door.
Okay. Roll Constitution.
Oh boy.
Nice catch.
12.
Okay. You are able to stay awake. Your eyes feel really heavy. Your limbs feel exhausted. You are breathing heavily as you are about 3/4 of the way around. Now roll strength.
All that sounded like he was describing me trying to run somewhere.
It sounds like he's up in like Denver. He's
10.
going for a mile run.
However, the hands, they're not hands, but whatever seems to be pushing you down succeed, and you are now on your hands and knees trying to crawl.
Okay. I was like, I can still like feel where the hut is, right?
Your hands are not on the hut anymore. Your hands are on what you perceive as the ground, even though you can't see the ground at this point.
Crap.
Well, at least you can move half your move speed, so you can just keep going around.
90 had a good run.
And you learned a valuable lesson.
He had a good crawl too.
Splitting the party.
Okay. If I like put my hand out, will I still be able to feel it, or is it gone?
Roll, let's say perception. Why not?
How do you?
Oh, I need a
wow.
I need a new D20.
You know,
Hey,
we didn't
hey,
have a.
what's your roll? That one's fine.
A nat one.
Nat 1.
You know, we
said
didn't
with a
have
grin.
if I'm not back in 30 minutes, come get me.
I'll be right back.
If I'm not back in 30 minutes, I died 25 minutes ago.
Good call, Serin.
You
We didn't have one of those.
crawled about 5 paces before you
Okay.
put your hand out.
Oh.
And as you put your hand out, reaching for, I take it it's your right hand, right? You went counterclockwise, so it would be your right hand. As you put your right hand out to feel for the hut, it is taken by a cold and clammy hand.
They took the hut. Dang it.
No, they just want to hold his hand.
Oh, okay,
They
good.
think they're on a date.
I was really worried for a second. I thought they took the hut, but no, it's just him. I'm in this hut.
They're in a Beatles mood.
As it grabs your hand, it grabs you by the scruff of your shirt and pulls you up.
Oh, lovely.
You still can't see what the hell is holding on to you.
He likes it.
Well,
But now you can smell
That
rot
one. Oh yeah.
just right up your nostrils as it breathes into your face.
It also sounds like me trying to take
Oh,
over the hut. I'm pretty sure sound can pass through the dome. Like, if you were to start screaming like a little girl, we'd probably hear it.
But also,
But does he know that?
if you noticed, we didn't see this darkness. Like
No,
like
we did not.
we saw like sunlight outside of the hut, except for Glass, because Glass is asleep. But
So you're seeing dark.
We didn't see sunlight. It's nighttime still, right?
Thieves are.
It's nighttime.
oh,
So if you saw sunlight, you
so
were...
so we
you
didn't
were
see
seeing
sunlight.
You were already asleep if you saw sunlight.
Well, yeah.
Basically, when we looked out, we saw they were all gone.
was like
It's
even-
been nighttime.
Yeah.
Moonlight.
Well,
It was bedtime.
well,
is
we
what it
didn't see the
was before
darkness, so
someone
I don't
messed it
think
up.
we
Half
could
curfew.
see or we could hear anything.
Well, I don't know if there was anything to hear, though. They were just kind of chilling out there.
They
Well,
weren't,
but
like,
you would have
telling-
still heard the shuffling of footsteps and stuff like
They
that.
weren't trying to like
So-
sell us insurance or vacuums or anything. They weren't like.
So, just,
Or
so
trying to
They
sell
were
us
knocking.
a vault.
Hey, I know you're in there.
I have a money-making opportunity for you.
well,
Have you heard the good news?
I've actually heard of a lot of...
Hi,
good
my name
news.
is Bob the Wraith, and I work for Amway.
What did you hear about our Lord and Savior, Donald Trump?
I'm interested.
My name is Mike, and I wanted to tell you about our Lord and Savior Cthulhu.
Oh, what, the guard?
Yeah.
Oh, man, they
Blart?
killed Mike Blart.
Blart,
Yes!
Blart, no.
That's all I wanted.
No, Mike Blart is not dead.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll see about that.
But I got all these new spells to use on him when I get
If you
back.
actually get to talk to one of the Wraiths, I am going to make him sound like he's on a game show or something.
Oh, he absolutely should be.
Ray Cowan.
Well, we did try. Just didn't
What's
work very
behind
well.
door number 1, Johnny?
What's left of Nidianus?
What's left of Nidianus? We have his head, his spleen, and his spine. Everything else we ate.
Oh,
Oh, they didn't.
And all this can be yours for the low, low price of your soul and life.
Or third level spell.
Steep. I'm gonna bid $1.
You gotta bid low. You gotta
You gotta
go
go
low.
low, yeah.
What if the guy next to you then bids 2?
Then I guess he wins.
Congratulations. So, I guess what are we up to? Well, you're sleeping.
Yeah.
I'm wondering what the hell you guys
Are you really gonna sleep for 8 hours to get this back?
I need it. Well, I have Song of Rest, but I don't know how that's gonna work because
You should have recorded yourself singing it and then just played it.
because of how
Don't you have that spell?
like
Magic iPod?
how we do.
It's only a
short
shot.
rest
It's a Zune. He's
and
a bard.
and long rest in this
Oh,
campaign.
man.
This turns a short rest into a long rest, but we don't do short rests. in
Is that
this
like when
campaign.
you take a nap, but then you go too far around the horn and then it turns into falling asleep?
Is it
Yeah.
is it possible
Your
for me
REM
to
cycle.
sleep
Yeah.
for
I like that.
four hours and do Song of Rest?
Nope.
On myself. Nope.
Do you want me to kick you in the head and wake you up? But really, I mean,
So
as far as character knowledge goes, I'm thinking he's invisible. He's fine. And I haven't heard anything that sounds like there's any danger.
Able to see him.
You also said that you would hear my footsteps.
Would I have heard his footsteps?
But you are also like.
I wasn't rolling anything. I just dropped my die.
It was a good roll.
It was a good roll. I wasted it.
I hope so.
That's what happens.
So, dang. Yeah, we really we backed ourselves into a corner and we
didn't
can't even see the
this-
corner.
We didn't think this through at all.
Corners. Stro, what are you gonna do? You're a man of action.
I also know when to not take action. The fact that we haven't heard from him or he isn't back kind of worries me. But I don't think it worries me enough to check on it.
Set yourself up for that one.
I mentioned a sacrifice earlier.
Oh,
Did you really?
he did.
Yes, I did.
You actually did.
Go ahead.
No, I'm itching to know where they went because we weren't paying enough attention to know where they disappeared to, but we just know they're gone. I'm really wanting to. I'm probably up close to the door. I'm thinking pretty hard about going outside and just taking a peek because I want to know what's going on.
Are you
a peek.
looking out the door, or
Take
are
a
you
peek.
just up against the door, or close to the door?
I'm like I'm not in the door. I'm like a step back, I guess.
I'm just
Just
gonna.
like poke enough.
I'm just gonna move to let him go there. You know,
Okay.
I'm fine to
But
twiddle
I'm
my
looking out the
thumbs
door.
while I wait.
Okay, you're looking out the. Zayne is now looking out the door.
Well, I mean, visually, not physically. Poke.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
Zayne
sorry.
is looking outside.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
As Zayne looks outside,
Physically, but not.
Well, if you stick your head through the.
Oh, okay, okay,
his
okay.
head's
I
not
got
through the
you.
door
Yeah.
yet.
Because that would be hilarious.
Hey guys.
Yeah,
As you're looking out the door, yes, you already knew it was nighttime, but it is a hell of a lot darker than it used to be.
The moon disappeared on us.
Everything disappeared on you.
Isn't that just a story of my life? Everything disappears on me.
I mean, honestly, when you look out the door, you see nothing but darkness. You just see.
Oh, snap. That's bad for you, isn't it?
That's very bad.
Absolute darkness.
He's scared.
I can fix this though. And we're mood lighting in the hut, so it's just not great.
I'd actually turn up the lights, but I don't want to. I can do that at will.
No, I can take care of myself. But I report back. Hey guys, it is crazy dark out there.
It's like, yeah, dude, it's night.
Well, like I mean, it's like unnaturally dark. Even
Like-
for a swamp,
Like spooky dark.
like creepy dark.
Like magically dark.
It didn't look.
Oh, yes. Detect magic. Yes, because I don't have to cast that through anything. That's just on myself. So after he says that, wizard eyes and look outside.
Okay.
Okay.
You see the abyss.
No.
Okay, could you describe what the abyss is? Because
You see the darkness that Zayne sees, and Nidianus is in, but it's moving.
oh wait, like I can actually see him?
No, you see the darkness moving.
Oh. So I see like some sort of figure moving that is a dark figure.
You see this darkness swirling and undulating and moving all around the hut.
It's like we're
Oh,
in warp,
okay.
right? Space is moving as well as us. Yeah, we're in warp.
Oh, okay.
It's like a beach.
Not really.
Oh, not really. Serin reports
no,
back.
I don't.
Actually, it's think of it this way. It's more like you are inside a transparent. Think of a transparent octopus.
Love it.
Man, so many good band
And you're
names
in the
today.
middle of it.
I
First
really
of all,
like that one.
I have never been told to imagine myself inside a transparent octopus. My life is now complete. I feel so much better. It's going to be a good day.
Yeah, I would like to decorate my kitchen in transparent octopus.
Transparent octopus is a color now.
It's I my
remember,
like wallpaper.
octopus can change their colors.
Pick it up
Well,
at
I
Lowe's.
fat chefs, I have transparent.
So,
Octopus.
Serin reports back and says, "Hey guys, the Abyss is outside. Do you know anything about the Abyss?"
Oh, that's my favorite team. My favorite football team.
Oh,
do
that's
I
what
hear
the
him
autograph.
say this?
Canadian League.
yeah, exactly.
I don't even. The
Red
Rain? Oh, really?
No, Nidianus does not hear anything because Nidianus is nowhere near the hut anymore.
Oh boy.
Serin, does this alert you, or are you afraid?
The fact that we don't see anything seems very, very suspicious, and abyssal stuff is no good.
That's right.
So I think if we're going to do something about this, time is probably ticking here. So,
I guess yeah. Because like if you're using detect magic, and since you used magic on me, you would at least be able to find me.
yes, I would actually see, because you are only invisible to people who do not have some magical way of seeing you, or assuming that a wraith could see you, which thought about that one too late. But that's what I was sitting here reading earlier, thinking, whoops.
Maybe you should.
So
I
yeah.
like the idea that the wraiths are just hanging out, and all of a sudden a dude who thinks he's invisible pops out and just starts doing circles around the hut.
The Wraiths and Revenants are going,
They
really?
look at each other like, because they let you do a full lap. They're like, I think is he going to stop? No, he's not going to stop.
He's going for one more lap.
He really thinks we can't see him.
It's so good. Like that's just that's an awesome.
All right,
I'm
so
the wraith. I want to meet him.
okay,
Friends.
let's put it this way. I think we need to get out there, and this hut will disappear the second I walk out. So,
Oh, are you gonna ruin my nap?
oh, would that be so bad if you had your nap ruined? Would you be okay if you had your nap ruined? That'd just be awful.
I don't think it's gonna make it.
I don't even think I'm gonna tell you the tiny hut's going down. You're gonna find out the hard way.
When he wakes up, have Stro kick him. He'll go into a concussion. It's his natural state, anyways. He'll be fine.
That'll put him back to sleep.
Turns out. Just
that song of rest. I mean, I think if I let you finish your nap, we'll be down a party member. So, based on what's going on. So, do we have? Okay, this is last chance. Anyone have anything that you want to do before we probably step out of this?
Wake up would be nice.
Does anyone want to wake him up?
Not so.
Glass.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Stromile is attempting to wake up Glass. Don't you have to roll for that?
I sure hope not. Okay, what
You've
is
had
it?
such good luck.
What kind of roll is that?
I have no idea. Let's go with Will.
Your best roll.
Your will to get up and survive. Yeah, I mean.
Only for you, because you were the one who decided to take a nap when there's Revenants and Wraiths.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. And that's a 6.
And he did not wake up.
Dude, just wake me up.
He asked for it.
tried.
He literally just asked for it.
He
Do it.
did.
No, not that way. Like, there's gotta be something in between Glass and knocking somebody out.
I don't want to waste.
My other
it would be funny. It would be funny, but I don't want to do that.
Do it.
It would be. I can.
Do you just want to? Okay, wait. Did you try to wake him up with a light slap earlier, and you almost dislocated his jaw?
Here's what we're gonna do. My shield. It's glow. It's like the bright as a torch. Just place it right on top of your head. Just like if a bright light is not gonna wake you up.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't burn. You know, it's no heat.
I'm glad you said that part.
Yeah, no, it's. Well,
That would be the worst.
I listen to the podcast. So, so just a bright light that's just shining right in your
It's
eyeballs.
like just putting a George Foreman grill on his face. See if that wakes him up.
Does that
Wake up!
Does that wake me up?
The George Foreman? Yeah. Almost an
Hey.
office reference.
12.
Okay, yep, you are awake.
Cool.
What's your reaction to
Now
this?
You are in pain.
I'm in pain.
Yeah,
Okay, so
Take the shield off your
I wake
it
up.
has nothing to do with the shield, though.
I wake up in a puddle of beer and a shield
It's
in my
not
face.
your body that's in pain.
He took a 1 minute power nap.
What's in
He's
pain?
fine.
Well, it feels like your entire body is in pain, but it is a deep core pain.
Ooh. Is it like?
Do you want to talk about it?
Is it like?
It happens all the time.
Look at this chart. Which face?
Do you have anything to confess? Is your soul's
It's a good 4 on the chart, right?
I'd say it's about more like a 6.
Oh man.
That's what they say.
In fact, it's
What they
going to
call
be enough pain that it's going to be hard to concentrate.
Finals week.
Yeah.
You're stressed out.
And I say
hours.
pain, it actually feels more like anguish.
Oh. Like a.
You lost the rat.
Like a lover. Like a
Reggie the rat. No, we're never gonna be.
You
able
don't have to
hang out.
concentrate on your bag of tricks to use it, right? Like,
No.
you just plop it out.
Nope, I don't.
But it still hurts when the rat doesn't get to do anything.
That just did its rat thing.
Brett had its own
20
family.
feet and then just hung out.
It was like,
I like rats.
What was the name of the rat?
rat.
Bartholomew, right?
it was Bartholomew, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is everything that pops out named Bartholomew or just the rat?
Just a rat.
Okay. It's
Oh,
good
that's
to know.
no fun.
Um,
Name everything Bartholomew.
so I wake up feeling depressed, I guess.
Very. I mean, it's
Alright.
it is hard to concentrate. You feel racked with pain, but it is a pain coming from sadness, depression.
Why?
You had 2/3 of your soul ripped out of you.
You're right.
Oh,
How soon we forget. Hey, do you feel like you are dying?
well,
I don't think so.
and
We're all dying.
Well,
Deal
I was
with
saying,
it.
really, some of us dying faster than others.
Stromile,
Yeah.
Stromile witnessed that, and he is kind of wondering about glass. He witnessed it. Things have went down since then. You tried to sleep but weren't able to. Now you're up.
Must have been the beer.
Glass, are you okay? You good, dude?
No, absolutely not.
Bro, the student counselor.
You know, it's funny because he
what are
brought
we
The
doing?
Walking
What's
Dead
so
earlier. and
important
that's all I
that you
can
had to
think
stick
about.
a shield in my face?
Look at this chart.
Hey, we needed you up, man. Nidianus is gone.
Well, yeah, we sent him out.
Well, no, but he hasn't come back yet.
It's been a while.
And it is really dark out.
Yeah, it is like abyssal dark out there.
So what's the problem?
Well,
It's my
we're,
least favorite color.
yeah. The problem is we are about to drop the tiny hut, and you probably don't want to sleep through that.
Oh.
Okay. Wait, so how dark is it out there? Like,
Well,
We
on a
need
scale of
that
1 to 10,
hey, since it seems, as somebody who's supposed to be caring for others, may I make an insight check to see what kind of pain because obviously he's
Sure.
disturbed. I want
Yeah.
to see. Oh, dang, 13.
wouldn't that just be like a healing check?
He's in the kind of pain that someone would be in if they'd had 2/3 of their soul ripped out.
So, but he's like, it's like a deep. It's an emotional pain.
It's emotional, physical, the whole 9 yards.
Gotcha.
It is core pain. He is.
Is he crying?
Is he listening to A Simple Plan right now?
Yeah. Like,
It's actually Nickelback.
Oh.
Now that'll cause some emotional pain.
It's My Chemical Romance towards the end.
oh,
well, yeah.
She's on forever.
So okay.
Little Panic on the Disco.
Okay.
Panic
So
on the Disco.
I give you a knowing look, like I kind of understand, man.
okay.
Yeah.
So Serin repeats, anybody got anything to do before we go out of here? Time is wasting.
Wait, hold
I'd
on.
like to,
I need a buddy, and then I.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk to me. I was like, no.
How on Stromile's shoulders like you did before?
I make my own friends, and then I pull
That
out
is patently untrue.
a bag.
I don't know. His second dad liked him before his face caved in.
Good point.
Everybody that likes me died.
That's why we don't like you. We want to stay alive.
His second dad had to, though.
He's kind of a jerk.
really didn't.
He kind of had to like him because.
Oh,
Well,
Alright.
I pull out a mystery animal out of my bag,
Okay.
and that
It better be something
Roll
good.
that beautiful bean footage.
please not like a giant rhino or something. That wouldn't be good.
Okay.
Somebody ride, maybe?
Oh, that's good.
that would be goat, who is named Rasputia.
I knew it was going to be a goat. I swear I was thinking it's going to be a goat.
What's the deal with it? I mean, what can we do? Get some milk? I don't.
So she comes out.
No.
I give her a
Oh,
hug.
and it's even a she.
Well,
Yeah.
Rasputia sounds like a female goat
you
name.
got- Dirty man.
Cut.
I always knew you were a southerner.
Cut.
So wait.
There goes
He's from
another
Marshana.
chunk of our listening audience.
Glass is from
Yeah.
Marshana, so.
Nice.
Okay, so he like gives her a hug, and he's like, "Come on." He's like, "Come on," and then we go out of the hut.
Oh, basically, what's going to happen is anytime you do anything, you have to roll a concentration check to do it.
Including hugging your goat.
Do I have to roll concentration to hug my goat?
No. You have to roll concentration to set
That
off
one
any
you
spells
missed and
or
hugged
try any
Zayne.
attacks.
Okay.
You just gonna walk out there?
Well, I'm not.
He's got a goat.
I'm gonna I'm gonna walk out when you guys walk out.
I was about to say, because the tiny hut goes away when I walk out.
Yeah.
So if someone who is big and powerful and strong and has protection from evil and good cast on them, is that a thing that you can do?
Nope.
You're a cleric! That's like level 1!
No. You know what's clericy? Blasting people. Blasting the unfaithful and getting rid of the undead.
With no weapon.
Okay. I have a...
I raise my hands
have
to
a
the
plan
dude that
here.
is not in the room. In the hut.
Stromile, you are the
I just
biggest,
hear a
most
voice.
powerful person
God.
in this hut
You want these hands?
by a long shot.
Old elvish looking guy sitting there in the corner. Really? With no weapon?
That would not end well, but...
Yeah, he walks around a pillar and's gone.
Did you see that? Guys, did you see that?
And then for some reason, there's this tiny little unicorn that keeps going, ah!
It's been
Okay, so Serin walks over to Stromile, says, "You are the biggest, most powerful man in this tiny hut by a long stretch.
Yes.
I need you to come out with me." And I put my hand on his shoulder and I cast Haste.
Nice.
What Haste does is, this is the first time I've used this spell, you're going to like this. You get +2 to your armor class, advantage on all dex throws, and an additional action on every single turn.
Wow.
And you can use that action to run away if need be, or just keep swinging at stuff, and that's going to last for a while.
That's probably going to help. Oh.
Yes,
Wow.
and
That's one of the best buffs in the game.
and still, with my hand on your shoulder, I start trying to nudge you towards the entrance. It's hard because you are very big and Serin is very small, but I'm hoping it's clear what I would like you to do. I'm like a little dog kind of nudging at your leg.
I am going to draw my
wanna go
shield
outside.
and my battle axe, and let's get it on. Let's do this.
Wait,
thing.
that
All right.
that gives you a
You have to
23.
Yes,
AC.
we're hoping that combined with haste will give you a lot of survivability.
Yeah.
So yes, I walk out behind Stromile, and the second I walk out, the tiny guy will.
Okay.
I'm right behind him.
You guys step out into utter darkness. You cannot see the ground. You cannot see anything. You don't hear anything either.
Each other?
You can see each other, but you are fading fast from each other.
Zayne.
I would
Hold
like-
hands.
Zayne, you need to
hold
roll
hands.
Constitution.
Everybody hold
Yeah,
hands.
I do.
I tried that. Doesn't work.
Or will. Sorry, will, not Constitution.
Well-
Yeah, because you're afraid of the darkness.
Well, can I do something out of fear?
You need to roll will
Okay,
first.
got it. 15. Sorry.
That'll work.
That's a hell of a spread.
I was gonna say 17. I was off by 2.
You're shaking, and very shaken by what you just walked out into, but you are able to move on.
So my shield,
I'm going to grab on to Zayne.
Actually, you need to roll will.
Thanks. Great.
Before you get to,
Can I dodge out of the way?
I don't want to get lost.
You're getting lost, aren't you?
Are you holding your goat or Zayne? Make up your mind.
This is my will save, right?
Yeah.
With sadness, I would assume it would be charisma. Just
It's a will save.
okay. That's a 5.
Okay. Holding on to your goat.
Can I cast light on the goat?
what is that gonna do?
Hold on.
That's a great idea.
with holding on to your goat, you just can't see a good reason to continue on in all of this darkness.
Oh.
It really is finals week.
The most optimistic person in this campaign is done.
You
He's
Checked out.
fall to your
Going home.
knees, fall over onto your side, and curl up in fetal position holding your goat.
Aw.
Man.
Holding your goat has got to be the name of another band,
I
right?
know, right?
It's so good.
Yeah. Transparent.
Okay.
Yep.
Goat holding fetal position. Now, there's a band name.
It's the classic, right?
It is.
So I can't cast light. I can only cast it on an object.
The goat's an object.
Well, is it?
Yeah, they saw you do that.
Cast it on something on his body.
Oh, so we just all saw that pathetic display, which to be honest doesn't seem weird to Serin at all. I'm not being sarcastic. It's like, yeah, that seemed like what I thought was going to
Yeah,
happen.
basically what you saw Zayne start shaking a little bit, but then just shake it off, and is starting to
Taylor
figure
Swift.
out what he's trying to do. And then you guys just saw glass crumple.
He noped on out of there.
And my hand on Stromile's shoulder gets just a little bit tighter.
All right.
Stand in front of me and keep doing this.
Is the goat an object? Because that's
Yes.
No,
Okay.
no, it's an abstraction. It's a freaking object. Of course it
okay.
is.
Well,
I was about
because
to
I can only
say.
cast light on an object. I
It's a
can't.
drawing on it of a ghost.
So I put my hand. Okay, so
I'll put my hand on the goat.
I put the hand on the goat. One on the holy symbol. One on the goat.
God,
and light.
I hope there's
It
no
becomes
fan art of this.
It's a holy goat.
Holy goat.
It's the holy goat. Does that help
It becomes
with the
Tom
darkness?
Brady.
Roll Constitution.
Because Tom Brady. It's about to deflate the situation.
Roll Constitution for the goat.
What is the
Really?
goat's constitution modifier?
Oh, what is?
Well,
Go.
it's pretty good.
It's 16.
It's all right.
Are you trying to heat up the goat?
No, it's just as it touches him, the pure light starts shining out of your goat. It goes, "Ah!" and it starts smoking because it's being boiled from the inside because it's pure light.
Yeah.
Pure light generates heat.
Yeah.
Oh man, now we lost all of PETA.
Something
God.
Do we really need them?
We'll take their advertisement money.
Yeah, I
I mean,
guess.
you can just cast light on a living being.
Yeah, because it's a living
So-
creature that would do it. But can we is it like those pigs that got experimented on? Can we see its like insides, like its spleen and its liver?
Not yet.
Dang.
What
Alright,
YouTube
something.
videos have you been watching?
You know, like they made them
Don't crush glasses.
opaque
soul.
or whatever, so they could see.
Were they bioluminescent?
About to
Yeah.
turn into one of the screaming goats. So.
Oh, nice.
You just want to set the goat on fire and have it run around and see if we can see?
I was hungry.
That's basically what he's done. You might as well just go whole
Like
hog.
Legend of Zelda. I just want to like drop kick a pig.
Although you are holding on to it.
Okay,
I
did
put a
that?
little crushing darkness on this thing, and everybody just goes jet black when they start talking about stuff.
So did that dissuade the darkness at all?
It's Wade.
Dissuaded.
That's
Does the
right.
darkness need to roll a saving throw?
Darkness sitting there going, oh, it's light.
No.
Maybe I should back up a little.
My
Well,
only
here's the thing.
weakness.
Here's the thing: a half elf with a fire shield on his left arm hopped out of an invisible tiny hut, grabbed a goat, and now the goat is screaming because it's being lit on. So
Being lit on.
that's right. That's the official phrase I dropped out of preschool. So darkness might be intimidated.
You can see glass and the goat very well.
Good.
But and you can see each other.
This is not helping your anguish at all.
It's really not.
You're like, you're microwaving my goat in my arms.
Because now the goat is thrashing in his arms and going, ah!
I really should have.
And I'm like,
Cast,
shh, 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 shh.
we need to cast protection from good and evil on the goat.
Well, bad news. I can only maintain one of those at once. That's what I found out. Otherwise, I would have buffed everyone.
You guys can see each other. You still can't see past each other. You can't see out into the darkness. And you still cannot see Nidianus. So you guys are paused. Nidianus,
Now he's
Yes. I'm going to assume this thing carried me off.
you are being dragged across the ground by something.
Wait. I can see ground.
No, you can feel it.
Oh,
Okay. Well,
You can
better than
actually
Can you
feel
feel
it
that?
is
Oh.
the sand that was on the island.
Okay.
You just can't see anything. You can't even see the hand that has a hold of the front of your shirt that is dragging you along. And you have absolutely no energy to try to break away.
Okay.
The further along you go, you start hearing noises. And the one noise you can hear above everything else is the clanking of armor. And is coming
Oh, boy.
from right beside you.
Does he hear the goat screaming?
No.
Oh, okay.
You were far away because that goat has some lungs.
No, because as the noise of the armor clanking beside you starts coming into your ears, it is actually quite shocking because it felt like you had gone deaf. You couldn't hear anything. You couldn't even hear your own breathing, your own heartbeat. But now you're starting to hear all that again, and you can hear this armor
Okay, so
clanking
it's coming
beside
out louder as it should be.
you. Yeah,
Okay.
and it just keeps getting louder and louder and louder as you walk out.
Well, at least I know my hearing's returning.
Thinking positive, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just in time to hear the thing that's going to kill you.
Okay. Now you start seeing light. It's not bright light. Well, it's brighter than you were in, but you can
Yeah.
actually start seeing shapes and stuff like that. And as you raise your head a little bit and look back to where you're being drugged from, you start seeing what looks like a jet black dome covering 3/4 of this island.
Okay, so yeah,
Oh.
And
we did get a dome out of a dome.
roll perception.
We got bigger hutted.
Yeah, we did.
Of course.
There's always a bigger hut.
That's the only counter for a tiny hut.
Oh, man.
Again, we should have just stayed in there for 8 hours.
13.
Nidhogs.
Okay. You look up, and through your eyes trying to readjust to actually being able to see something, which actually is kind of painful.
I'd imagine so, yeah.
We're probably going to the Dale. But once your eyes start adjusting, you are recognizing the person who's dragging you away from this dome of whatever in the hell it was.
Who is it?
Mike.
You see the tattered armor of Sir Voss.
Well, see,
Okay.
he's being a helpful guy.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah.
He's
And as
saving
you look
him.
up, he looks down, and all you hear is, and he drops you on the ground and starts walking away.
What is supposed to mean?
Okay. He stops in his tracks and turns around. You thought it would be a good idea to walk out into pitch darkness when you're facing things that can see in the dark.
Yeah, I guess that wasn't the most well thought of ideas.
But you're invisible.
Well, so I thought, apparently.
You're lucky I caught you first. Your friends won't be so lucky.
There is one that I really wouldn't mind you doing that to.
Saving?
No, him not being so lucky with.
I'm not doing anything. He's going to do something. And he points across his arm, across his body. And as you look around him, you see what is bringing up the dome of blackness. You recognize him as somebody who used to be one of the most powerful sorcerers in all of Marashana.
Oh. Balls.
But he only has one eyeball.
Sarah Balls. The most powerful sorcerer.
But he only has one eyeball now. And half of his face has rotted away.
So, ball.
Oh, that's a bad joke.
Yes, it is, and I accept.
And his black robes are rotted and tattered, and he looks not good.
It's only like rotted and tattered on like one side, so it's like the one character from Batman who has half his face
No,
exploded.
it's not like Two-Face.
The Joker.
That must have been that tonight.
It just looks like he's been wearing those robes for hundreds of years and never took them off.
Oh boy.
That's not hygienic.
Probably hasn't watched him
And
either.
like I said, you
The
know
swamp
who
is
he is.
gross.
You know he used to be one of the greatest sorcerers in Marashana. And you know for a fact that he died 300 years ago.
What if he'll teach me some rad spells?
And I do know it was a true. He actually died.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
but that doesn't mean he didn't come back.
But
Well,
he
right,
still
right.
got Kill Bill.
Oh.
Now, the last thing you notice before you feel a large armored fist punch you in the face
Oh boy.
Nice.
Fun times.
Did he get glassed?
I was actually just thinking that. It's like, man, he's stealing your style right now.
is standing beside the undead creature who is bringing up this dome of whatever you want to call it, is standing, about 8 foot tall and extremely thin, well-robed, well taken care of, being humanoid, And for some reason, looks like he has an octopus on his head.
Nice.
So you're saying he works out. He's really well taken care of. He eats well.
Yeah.
Gets lots of sleep.
I don't know. The weird
Also
tentacle.
has an octopus fur face.
Is it
the weird.
transparent though?
Yeah, that's
Oh yeah.
yeah, that's the question.
Oh, he's not transparent.
No, but the octopus. That's
Oh,
what we're
no, the octopus is transparent.
Mr. Tentacle
No
Chin
sale
over here.
No sale.
Oh man.